Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let us thank Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for giving us blessings and mercies. Salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has taught the people respectively in order to maintain happy and prosperous life in this world and hereafter. Honorable judges and audiences, before I start my speech, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ariq Al-Fastra, and I'm a student at SMA Negeri 5, Kota Bengkulu. And today, I would like to deliver a speech. The topic that I'm going to talk about today is about Indonesia government chose to shut down TikTok shop in Indonesia. Clearly, as we all know, the revolution of technology has taken many different turns. The subject of technology currently holds zero and almost limitless boundaries on its intersection between humans' life. Especially nowadays, through online services, it provides us with so many different things, such as online information, online communication, and to refer on our topic for today, and that is online transaction. But at the first glance, why is it that Indonesia government chose to shut down TikTok shop in Indonesia? Though there are various kinds of opinion that stated TikTok shop is one of the most showing embodiments on a constant revolution to keep us on track within today's modern technology. There's the big question, and here we are to seek its answers. The appearance of TikTok shop brings its own benefits, especially to our local MSMEs. Through this platform, our local MSMEs can promote their product to have much more wider reach. This would also benefit the consumers, as they will have much more choices to pick from, starting for qualities, goods, and prices, and also promotions make prices much more attractive for them to look at. But this was also indicated by so many assumptions of a practical use of predatory pricing. Now, what is this predatory pricing that we're talking about? In a short matter of case, this predatory pricing is an illegal business practice of where it puts prices unrealistically low on the market to eliminate any fair competitors, which we tend to see on TikTok shop. So, to put it simply, this predatory pricing have both long and short-term effect on producers and consumers. But here we are to take much more closer look on how it's going to affect our local MSMEs and eventually our local market, and even in a much more longer run, it could even affect our future country economy situation. Because this predatory pricing, as I've said earlier, brings down prices unrealistically low on the market in order to eliminate fair competitors for its end goal to realize a market monopoly for the mastermind upon this method of selling. Don't get me wrong on getting decent prices on good items. We clearly deserve to have all of that, but here I am to bring us all a new thought for us to think about in a much more longer run. Our local MSMEs have been carrying our country's economy, staying by the data from the Ministry of Cooperative and SMEs. They have stated that the number of our local MSMEs currently reaches 64.2 million, with the contribution to our GDP exceeds 60%. And if you translate that, it would be around 8.5 trillion rupiah. Based on that data, it is surely safe for us to say that our local MSMEs are an essential pillar towards our economy. Yes, there might be some local MSMEs that benefit through the use of TikTok shop, but in a case scenario where the worst potential endangerment could affect not only other local MSMEs, but to endanger our future country economical situation, this regulation for now has taken a good direction of thinking both short and long-term solution upon this potential predicament of the usage of predatory pricing, especially in our local market. We need a good environment for marketing for it to grow, and especially far away from the practical use of predatory pricing. Though this regulation from our government seemingly hinders us from using the latest form of technology implied within the marketing section, I personally believe that it could save us from a catastrophic disaster in terms of our future economy situation. By letting go market, not to our local MSMEs, but to outer source to fill in each and every section, especially on our local market. So, in the conclusion of my speech regarding the topic of the closing of the TikTok shop in Indonesia, especially for nowadays of where technology really plays part on each our daily life, I think that not only that we need to think about the benefit that we could get, but also we need to think about the potential endangerment of what it might bring. Typically, in the context of TikTok Shop, by this predatory pricing, not only that it could affect other local MSMEs that doesn't require the use of TikTok Shop, but also it could even affect our future country economy situation, which we need to prioritize more in terms of its sustainability. And let me point out that things that came instantly tends to go away the same way that they came. And also, for us, we need to shift our thinking away from short-term gain towards long-term investment and sustainability. And also for us to always put future generations in mind in each and every decision that we might make, especially for our beloved country of Indonesia. So that concludes all of my speech for today. May this speech regarding the topic of TikTok Shop brings us all into a much more better understanding upon what's going on and what's coming from inside of it. Let us support our local MSMEs, especially on its sustainability, and for us to prevent any supportive action towards the practical use of predatory pricing, especially on our local market. Thank you so much for the attention. I'm Muhammad Arik Alkostra, signing out. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.